Hey y'all, just a quick thought on a beautiful, I don't know what time it even is this afternoon, I guess. Lake of the Ozarks, Central Missouri. Tough day, I get it. Just a few thoughts before I get on down the road. I'll be right back. Tough. It's the second day post front. I think the second day is worse than the first day because I caught some fish yesterday. It wasn't great fishing, but I caught some decent fish. Maybe getting ready for a tournament next week, maybe not. We'll see. Probably so. I'm not unhappy with the fish and with what I've done because I did not do what I probably had to do to catch bass today. I've only been out 4 hours again or so. I'm getting ready to call it quits. I didn't do what I had to do. It's easier to take when you know you didn't apply yourself 100%. I'm trying to power fish these fish. I'm trying to find a fish that will bite in a tournament Tuesday. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm not doing that right. That's why I used to do it. I don't really care about catching fish. I had a fish or two show themselves. That's really all that matters. On the same kind of thing I found yesterday. But fishing's tough. Second day after the front, I need to slow down and finesse a little bit. And I didn't feel like doing that. This is my life. I'll do whatever I want. Does that make any sense? But that's not what this is about. What this is about, I'm power fishing, trying to make fish come my way. Sometimes that's a mistake. But I went to Howard a little while ago and spent probably an hour there, 45 minutes. It's not a big creek. It's just a holler. It's a gut on a high, low in lake can be called a drain. It's not. It's deep down the middle anyway. It's huge deep right in front of it. It's a spot that years ago my buddy Mike Carver and I, and he had a cabin near that. Just go catch fish for fun. Sometimes in a tournament. What I did though, it's a deep holler. Of course, shallow in the back, silted like everything, but it's contained. Docks, of course, rock banks, of course, it's like the Ozarks. But the fish may come and go, but pretty much they live there, they stay in the area. So what I did was mostly is I picked up a jig and I fished it out real slow, the back third of it, maybe almost half one side. Fish slow with a jig from 0 to 20 foot of water. Fishing everything there was to fish. Of course, the rock banks, boat docks, of course, are everywhere. This thing isn't loaded with docks, but probably fished, 12, 15 docks while I was in there. Again, from shallow to deep, one lay down tree is all there really was to throw at wood-wise. And 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more, and I never got one bite in that jig. And there's my point. Things have changed, and we've talked about it. I've had people argue with me that things ain't different. Oh, yeah. And a lot of y'all, we talk all the time how tough fishing is. There's no way in the world you can tell me, coming up on the end of October, 64 to 66 degree water, even on especially on a post-front day, a jig, never got a bite, not even dink. Well, I had a green sunfish right up on the bank. You throw too close to the bank, and them green sunfish are just eating you up today, which is fine. But never had a bass bite. Man, y'all, it would have been a thing 25, 30 years ago. Went there and caught them just for fun and probably caught 10, 15 bass. Who knows? We'd have got bit. Maybe one or two decent ones or good ones. It's just that's the way fishing was. this bank I'm on right here, it's just a gut. This a little bitty gut. Right there's Main Lake with a bluff point. This little stretch right here in the spring, in the early 80s, late 80s, whatever, was almost a guaranteed keeper thing in the spring if somebody didn't walk all over it already. And sometimes that happened too. You come back later and catch another one. It was a jerkbait, crankbait thing in the spring when things were right, and always good for one, maybe two. And there's been a tournament or two won in this little bitty holler before. It's just a gut. It's a third of an acre, fourth of an acre of water. I fished it 3 times since I come back to fish in the spring. Ain't got bait yet. I watched Scopers in a tournament on the other point over there, worked back and forth over there for a little bit, and there was something there they liked, but things have changed, and they ain't changed for the better. But you got to get in your head. It's hard. History don't weigh nothing. You can't catch fish you've already caught years ago. Things are going to change some, but boy, it's changed a bunch. To go into that howler a while ago and throw a jig from 0 to 20 foot of water and never got one bite, that's weird. Also, I never found one brush pile. That's something else on this lake. Boat dock owners have quit putting brush piles in because they're tired of people fishing them. When they do put them in, they put them in the boat wells. They put them back in the middle of the slips. That's where the crappie shooters get to them. Bass, it's kind of hard to get to them. There's been a lot of time and effort getting those brush piles where you can't reach them. But I never found one brush pile. 12, 15 docks maybe. Not one brush pile. Never fished my jig. And that man, if the fish are on wood, it's hard to catch them when there ain't no wood. It's just my thoughts. I just want to talk about that. I'm not being down or negative. I'm just stating the fact. Things have changed a bunch. One thing ain't changed for me here lately, solar bat. That's a segue, y'all. Look them up in my description. Super glasses. Haven't helped me catch fish today, but they sure have kept me from being tired. I'm still in a good mood. I'm going to go to the house. Check out that link. Get some bonus stuff by using that. I promise. That's all. God bless you guys. Peace out.